Another newsworthy piece of information, we got to see the bump edited from the world, which was, I first, before we get to that, I thought this was a really good match. The size difference between Kairi Sane and Nia Jax really got over Sane as an underdog babyface.
Yeah, I mean, Sane is an incredible babyface. It's kind of one of those things like, why did you turn her heel? Apart from the fact that she knows speak English, ergo has to be heel. Because she's such an incredible babyface. And watching her wrestle babyface again was just, it kind of flooded back all of that love we had for her in NXT and even in her pre-NXT work. We're like, oh my God, yeah, she's amazing. She's the Pirate Princess and I bloody love her. And I want to see it. I mean, she's never going to get a push in WWE, I don't think. I think this is the level that she is at on the main roster, unfortunately. But yeah, do you know what? It was a pretty decent match for sort of the 5 minutes that it went for, and then Jax used her power and threw her into the steps. It basically looks like, yeah, it's just Kairi sort of catches her foot a little bit and falls into the steps and cut her head open, and then it's a very, very heavily edited, lots of cutting to the crowd as they sort of smooth over the cracks of this edit for Jax to get the win, because I think like in the actual like taping of it, they just stopped it outright. Like the when the referee goes out to check on Sane, that's in real time. That's where they sort of just cut it dead there. But I'm guessing they then retaped this last bit towards the end of the schedule after Sane had been covered up, and sort of repaired backstage, if you will, because they didn't show her face after that.
Yeah, the report from Wrestling Observer and Fightful, so you know it's true when both of them are reporting it, is that Kairi Sane bangs her head on the steel steps and everyone comes out, match is stopped. She's bleeding quite profusely. She's also posted a picture. Oh, we've got that there as well. So that's the aftermath after it's sort of been healed up a little bit. So quite a nasty gash there on her forehead. Well done, image gallery technician.
Thanks, mate.
He's got a button. Sausage rolls. She said that she wanted to carry on with the match, so that they went ahead with it. But you know, the reports were some people said she was knocked silly. It's important to note because I've seen people sharing the clip of the spot. And yeah, it looks like Nia Jax throws Kairi Sane's head into the steel steps. But that's the point. It's meant to look like that. Whereas people there have, and Dave Meltzer has reported this, have said, while Nia Jax is definitely at fault for many other things and many other injuries that happen, in this particular instance, Kairi Sane was in full control of the bump. And she just ran into the steel steps too hard to make it look good.
Yeah, it's it ain't ballet, folks, as they often say, and it's unfortunate that it's Nia again, and it only comes a month after the buckle bomb incident to the same person, no less. Like, so it's Nia is always going to be the ire of a lot of male, and it usually is male wrestling fans, but wrestling fans in general. And yeah, I don't think this is one of those instances where you can like specifically pinpoint this was her fault. Other times, absolutely, like the buckle bomb incident, 100% you can say, but this is, in this instance, it was not 100% the fault of Nia Jax.
So yeah, but they just quickly edited after that to rush to the finish. Nia gets in the ring and pins Kairi Sane for the win.
Yeah, and you know what? If you're building up Nia as the challenger to Asuka, her beating her tag team partner, who really doesn't have a lot. I mean, the only momentum she's had is beating Ruby Riott, and let's be honest, everyone beats Ruby Riott at the moment. So yeah, it sort of makes sense to put Jax over Sane at this point. It sucks that Sane isn't getting that push, but I think Nia beating her in a very convincing manner is a good way to set up her match with Asuka at Backlash, aka this is the greatest match.
This is the greatest match, Backlash.
This is the greatest show.